Howdy, all you delicious people. Today we are here to play Movie Director Simulator, a game that I really enjoyed the very first episode, and I really couldn't wait to do yet another episode. But realistically, if I just kept on doing this and doing this and doing this, then what else would I be putting out for the day? And knowing that this will probably be a slow crawl, interesting thing, instead of something that everyone's gonna immediately jump on. Um, but and if anyways, during the time that from the last episode to this episode, I had found out a couple things, and I'm going to show you what I found out, so that way you can understand where I came from, differently from the last episode to this episode. But of course, week 11 is complete. If you remember the last episode, I think we're at week 8 or 9 or something like that. You found a strange wallet on the street. Pick it up and loot it. No. You did the right thing by not by not taking someone's wallet. Yeah, because I don't want to end up in some kind of prison. But yeah, let's show you what I did. First, I went into education and I enlisted in movie school, which is going to cost me $800 per week, but at least I'll have some education under my belt. Properties I haven't bought yet. I have nothing to auction. I didn't do any of these upgrades because they cost too much money. I didn't do any of these equipment upgrades because, again, too much money. But I do have a relationship with a girl that I had put together called Haver. Haver. She evidently, I could look and see. You could first scroll down to see, like, okay, what do you want this person to be? Do you want them to be a YouTuber? Do you want them to be a writer? Do you want them to be a streamer? Do you want them to be a blah 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 builder? And then I saw builder and I was like, ooh, what if I need somebody for a future set piece? Like, then realistically, that's where I could easily call upon this person, to build stuff for me and maybe do it for a little bit cheaper. If anything, when you go to improve the relationship, it gives you little dating things that you can, or if you do not want to do. But it costs you money each time. But that is a little cool. I did get a pet. I got a fish. I called it the Darkness. I don't know why. But I fed him right now. Yeah. You can get a pet. But I am kind of wondering if any of these things will actually help in the long run. Jobs, I didn't do any of that. Right. Well, I looked at it, but I didn't really do much of it. Um, you can watch advertisements, let ads to get $1,000. Business, I have no money for that yet. I did find a contract thing here where you can get contracted to do films, and maybe the quality is a little bit better, and you could get paid more by doing this. But again, I think I want to do science fiction one more time, and then I kind of probably possibly want to switch genres. Maybe doing horror. I want to do something with horror, and then maybe and then kind of maybe work my way around a little bit. Maybe still trying to be with science fiction, because realistically, the game says that you should try and stick with the same genre, but I don't want to do like 18 alien movies and eventually go nowhere. I kind of want to mix it up. I feel that science fiction is the safest thing to try out. And realistically, I'm going back to science fiction with all of this school knowledge and contracting and relationships and all these other stuff to see if I will greatly improve because of all this. But let's get on with what is the age restriction on my contract? 18 plus. Oh, okay, so I need to do an 18 plus film. Whoops. Week 12 is completed. Okay, well, let's get started on this. Oh, wait. Let's 18 plus. A short film. Nope. We're going to do science fiction one more time. And what's our level? I think let's go with a lighter script and then kind of put more points into other things. Maybe go even 3. So that way we can use points on other things. Let's go. Let's go 4 with costumes. Ooh, we might have to go. Let's go 3 with costumes. Maybe 2 because I want to get special effects maybe higher. Yeah, graphics, and then we'll go 2 for music. Again, this could yeah, so see, now we're the last episode we weren't contracted, now we are contracted. A short film, science fiction, personal script, or doing oh, I didn't see that we did a personal script again, but I'm still into that. I still want to do a personal script. I don't want to do let's look at this relationship stuff. Maybe improve our relationship with Haver. High Grimmer Glamour. Maybe we can go out to a soccer match today. Yes. Great. Today is the final match of the season. Oh man. Is this gonna cost a lot? Because the last time it did. But I don't have my wallet with me. Yeah, so this is probably gonna cost a lot. Can you pay $120 for a ticket? What if I say no? Great. I love sports. Well, let's go to this match. Man, she's costing us a lot of money. Couldn't we do like a cheaper date for once? Let's play with them though. Let's play. Let's do a little playing. With our fish, the darkness. The movies. Film description. Oh yeah, this is our first film. If you guys didn't see the first episode and you're coming in blind here, man, I really enjoyed that first episode, even though I was really stumbling and fumbling around and I had no clue of what I was doing. Yeah, I worked on this a little bit and I tried to figure out a little bit of things, but I still like was just like, what is going on here? Well, I just want one. Just want one. See that mini game is just a little very confusing. It's just kind of like, okay, just hit random things until you may or may not get a man. Let's try that one more time. You've already worked today. The next time, okay. Well, hey, I'm at level 1 now. Income 0, expenses minus 500. Sounds familiar. We need your help. Alright, great. Choose the main character. I think since I went female in the first film, let's change it up and do male. Just as utter fairness. Name of the main character. Let's go with that Zane Bishop, like I was going to go with the first time around. But I was very concerned that Zane wasn't exactly a unisex name, so that's why I was kind of... you decided to name your protagonist Zane Bishop, and yeah, I had no clue what a protagonist and a main character, what the heck that was. I was like, is he the villain? No, the protagonist is, of course, the main character, the good guy, the whatever, and the antagonist, of course, is the is the villain, is the what I was horrible at wordages the first time around because they like to choose a lot of big wordages in this game, and that's what kind of throws me off a lot. Um, Character has been chosen. You have started writing a script. Well, great. Let's write that script. If anything, I'm kind of leery about pausing or not pausing when we go through script ideas, simply because I'm a little leery if people will find it boring for me to like consistently um be looking for. Let's just have this here and just get one voice thing done so we can see what the difference is. Um, but yeah. All right, you managed to voice one scene right. This week you earned $18. Okay, so now we got that under our belt. $18. All right, we've gotten a little chunk change in our wallet. That will probably not really affect this movie very much, but oh well. Part-time job. Um, plus 500. Ooh. I don't know. I think I'll do that if I think I need. But we got a contract now, and that contract is like 2,000. Uh Week 14 is concluded. Income $18. Expenses $500. Okay, writing the script. The script is done. All right, good. Now we can. I think I'll just let it roll through this, and if people in the future want me to just skip um to the skip to the script that I think is best that I want to do, then um that's what we'll do. The protagonist, climate climate researcher named Zane Bishop, having gone on another scientific expedition with horror, discovers that in the near future a new era of ice age should begin on Earth. Well, no. Just no. I don't want to do a weather movie. I just don't. During another expedition on Mars, a crew of a spacecraft is forced to leave the planet immediately because of a sudden sandstorm. This sounds like The Martian. One of the crew members, Zane Bishop, damages his hydro spacesuit. His companions begin in full confidence at Zane Bishop's perished. Went back to Earth without him. However, Zane Bishop survived, and now he will have to make enormous efforts to survive on an unknown planet. I'm sorry, but space movies are kind of hard for me to really cling on to. Nero comes from the future, from a planet called Remule. Now, in order to take revenge on the Federation, there are no competitors. And now Joe's Alliance and Zane Bishop must rally to set off an intergalactic journey on the military spaceship Caterprise to prevent the destruction of everything that was so dear to him. So, in other words, this is a Star Trek kind of ripoff, kind of. Man, I'm having troubles. There's so much, there's only so many times you go, oh yeah, space, can we do something else, please? Can we do something really different now? There is a drought on Earth. Planetation perished day by day without yielding any harvest. A former professional pilot, now a farmer, Zane Bishop, receives a proposal from the team of scientists to go on a space exploration to find suitable for the life of mankind planets in the neighboring galaxy. The path to which lies through the recently discovered in the solar system molehill. So this is basically that, God, what was that one, Matthew McConaughey movie, the Interstellar or Interpolar or something like that? No, thank you. Can we get something other than space, please? I really want 2154, a special police department has been set up, allowing to know in advance about the crimes that hasn't yet been committed and prevent them. So this is like that Tom Cruise movie, Minority Report. Committed and prevented them. Arresting the criminal even before the atrocities. Yeah, this is basically Minority Report. Zane Bishop, the head of the department, suddenly becomes a suspect in a crime which he doesn't even know yet. I'm liking. Yeah, this script quality is terrible. We went from bad to terrible. Out of all of these, this is probably the closest one that I could think of doing something with, but the script quality is terrible, so I am running out of scripts here. God, now I'm getting terrible scripts. The main protagonist is a young, talented software engineer named Zane Bishop, who gets a tempting offer from a billionaire who made a fortune on creating high-tech nano developments. The duties will include testing and monitoring the girl robot with an artificial intelligence. It's necessary to study all aspects and make a decision whether the robot girl is in fact a reasonable individual and whether she is able to replace a living person in society. So this is like Ex Machina, or it kind of sounds like to me, God, what is that other movie? Kind of sounds like Upgrade, but without the whole like person being in a robot. Let's. If I get one more, I want to go with this one, but the script quality is terrible. So I'm gonna do another roll of the dice to kind. Oh, okay, script quality bad. We already saw this one. I didn't like it. A young ambitious scientist named Zane Bishop, working to create a artificial intelligence capable of feeling and independently making decisions as a real person, is working at a corporation to create robot policemen. What does this sound like? Like RoboCop or maybe iRobot, maybe? Once he gets a chance, the lab gets a decommissioned robot, with the help of which Zane Bishop decides to fulfill his old dream. I think I can do something with this. I think realistically it kind of sounds kind of like maybe Detroit Become Human, maybe possibly. Let's accept this script because we've taken too long. He only has 1 star. Ed Ross. I honestly want to kind of have a bad actor. Just Logan Lerman. Cam Guybread. Adrian Brody. I think that is actually a real actor. Logan Lerman, I think that's a real actor too. Uh, Ansel, that's half a star. Hmm. I kind of want to go with Eller because it looks different. But again, that could shoot me in the foot. If he's playing a robot, I don't know if that's gonna go very well. Um, Edo Ross, 37. I don't know. God, it's either like, man, I don't want to be Tom Welling. We're going with Tom Welling. I don't. Yeah, we're Tom Welling is of course Superman from Smallville, or Clark Kent from Smallville, because he never played Superman. We're going with Tom Welling. That's who we're going with. This is awesome to have a real legitimate actor. I'm like, oh yeah, Tom Welling. Yeah, I'm picking Tom Welling in my movie. Secondary role. Well, I think we gotta have a woman, and I think this character is banging on all cylinders here. She's 26, star and a half. Yeah, everything is working out okay. The script and the actors are chosen. Man, Tom Welling playing Zane Bishop. Oh, and yeah, this kind of fits every like the name fits perfectly for the circumstances, and like everything like really fits right. It really sounds right. The script and the actor are chosen. Everything is ready for filming. Oh, begin filming. Everything sounds good now, but I'm sure it's just gonna blow up in my face yet again. Hi, Glamour. Can we go to the pool? Hopefully that doesn't cost anything. Great. I love swimming. Oh, I think I left my money at home to go to the pool. Can you pay $20 for me? Well, that goes my there blows my money that I made off of voice acting. Um, Pets. Let's feed our little buddy here. Um, let's do some let's do some jobs so we can. I might have to pause to do this watch advertisement. I'm gonna pause here. We'll do that. All right, I had made a little bit of money. So let's go and do some acting, I guess, some screens. Uh, ooh, let's leave it at that because I don't wanna. We'll make a little bit of money off of the voice scenes that we're doing, I guess. Ooh, we made $54. You managed to voice three scenes right. This week you earned $54. All right, so we've made a little bit money. We're back to about 10,000, so that's good. So if our movie tanks, then if our movie does not go well, then at least we'll have that then. Um, Come on, film. Ask me what we should do with our film. All right, our income was $54, even though technically we saw an ad. Our expenses was $500. Okay. Um. Okay, so oh, we can watch another advertisement. Let's do that so we can get more money for our film. Okay, yeah, I kind of want to treat this like how George Clooney would talk about in the actor studio, where he would say that um, whoops. Oh no, come on, come on, come on. At least get one. At least get one. At least get one. Oh, I made nothing. Uh, I want to treat this like George Clooney and the Actor Studio, where he would talk about, yeah, like I don't care about doing commercials overseas and stuff like that, so that way I can bring back some money, so that way I can do more stuff with my films. Like he's just like, yeah, I'll put my face wherever you need to, where it needs to be, so that way um, we need your help post production. All right. But yeah, but he's like, yeah, if I can get more money to do stuff with my films, then that is what we're doing. Soundtrack choices. Okay, so we're going probably with music choices, and then we're probably gonna go with the movie poster like we did before. I think let's go out with some primitive music because in the last movie people were mad because I didn't get good enough music on the film for some reason because that really matters to people for a 30-minute film. um so let's spend that $1,000 that we don't need to spend. Flyers. I don't want to spend all of my money on marketing when I'm not yet. Name choice. Oh man, I gotta think of a title for the. And the movie was about robots. Robots. Detroit Become Human. Uh, let's go with On Life. I really like that name. And realistically, this is a life that you could turn on. Realistically, that might be very vague for somebody. And like, what the heck is on life? That, but I really like that. I really like that title, and um, or maybe I could call it like Switch on Life, and or that's the one thing that I'm not enjoying is I think that my movie titles might be too vague for somebody and like what the heck is that on life? What is like you're not telling me what the movie is about with the title. Um but if anything, if you probably saw the name of the title and saw the visuals together, but again, that will be like cuz I don't want to call it like um, Robo Replicant or um, Cyber Susan or um, Cyber Sam, Cyber Sam, or Cyber um, or Onsane, Onzane. uh, No, I want to go with this one, even though it's a vague name. You decided to call your film On Life. Hmm. Well, it's a little vague, but uh, I want to go with a light blue. Do they have a light blue option? Because I want to kind of, yeah. The last one was kind of like purple and whatever, and like I think that certain films like have a color kind of to them. Whenever you look at like that's why you have like art directors where it's like a certain kind of scene has to have a certain kind of color. um I think robots usually it's like either like whites or grays or like light blues or like blues for some reason, like some kind of like harsh blue or whatever. But um, that's what I think of when I think of. Oh, okay, so that's. I wanted to see how many different color combinations that we have here. This definitely looks to work. Wolverine. This isn't a comic, buddy. Uh, Um, Man, and I have to make this look sweet. I don't want to. I'm trying to remember the title or the description of this film though, because there was so many like there was the one about the kind of like the Minority Report, and then this one was just kind of like another one where it was like there was several like robotic ones that came. So I'm trying to think of the right. I'm trying to think of the right kind of. Oh, that looks sweet. Oh, that looks sweet. And yeah, from what I remember from the description, it is about a girl trying to come back to life, or a girl trying to find her way through life, and Tom Welling is trying to help her do that. Um, yeah, yeah. This like if anything, this is almost like my Terminator. Maybe the girl is gonna kill Tom Welling at the end of this, which is sad because I don't want Tom Welling to go. But man, yeah, I think this one fits perfectly. Yeah, I think it works perfectly. Um, the total cost, primitive, no ads, film poster. Total cost is 1,000. Yeah. Uh, but it fits. It fits perfectly. It's a robotic theme or whatever. I'm wondering if this is just generically just going to be like, well, yeah, like, you're just gonna go. You're just gonna do well no matter what you do, further along, or if it really goes like, okay, well, people would rather see an action film or people would rather see a horror thing. So, like, realistically, your science fiction things are not gonna do well because, um, yeah, I think this one will go better. Um, I think so much of the first one had so many big words. It was like, for me, I was having a hard time throughout that entire episode really talking. But the film is ready. The film can go out. Whew, on life. This is like my baby going out, even though it shouldn't really be like that. I just, like, I want to really put care into this. I really want to, like, the sad thing of it is, I'm not like 110% being involved with this every part of the thing. So it's like, so realistically, if it bombs, then it's just like, well, that's because I didn't have like enough input on every single aspect of this. Okay, you you filmed called that's what it says. Your film called On Life is ready. Let's see what we got. Let's begin renting. Again. Okay. Uh Good thing about this cuz I think I'm going to switch I think I'm going to have to switch movie genres anyways. Um Plus I was happy about this film. I thought I was at least going to do a little bit better. But I think I did get more income though. I think the first movie I kind of only did like 40 some odd income. But this one I think I doubled that, but it's still a bad movie in people's eyes. Uh Nothing wrong with Tom Welling. Nothing wrong with that man. That man is a great actor. That man is delish. Shout out to Michael Rosenbaum as well. Very good guys on the whole Smallville thing. Yeah. But let's see what people had to say. Production 21%. Post production 10%. Equipment 13%. Even with like schooling and everything like that, post production 17%, quality 15%. Even with a little bit better edge on this thing, I didn't do well. At least I still like it was either a bad script or a terrible script. So like, what can I do to get better scripts? Who made this? I did, technically. People are like furious now. Okay, well I'm switching movie genres to make you happier. More and better decorations are needed. Well, I don't have money for these kinds of things. I personally don't like the sound series. Well, I've. What, do you want a freaking orchestra? I don't have the kind of money for that, and for a 30-minute film, come on. The producer is an amateur. Well, yeah, well, clearly I'm learning. I don't have the kind of money to. God. Again, because I'm taking all of these things personally, even though it's simulated, it's just like. I put a lot of time and a lot of effort into this, and to see it just blow up in my face consistently. Fine, I'm gonna do a horror film next. How about that? How do you like me now? See, look at that though. 851 people bought the Blu-ray and DVD. That was twice as much as before. That was like 480 people bought the Blu-ray and DVD. 851 people bought the DVD and put it in their selection. That's what I got out of this. This movie did better than the last one, and yeah, 266 fans. So eventually I'm going to be a movie that is a cult classic. Eventually. Not now, but in the future. That's what matters to me, is the people that are holding on to those DVDs, showing it to their friends as, man, this movie was rough. But man, this movie, like, look at this movie. Contract is not complete. For failure to comply with the terms of the contract, you receive a penalty in the amount of $2,600. How did I fail? What was the terms? For failure to comply with the terms of the contract, you receive a penalty in the amount of $2,600. What did I get wrong? What did I get wrong in the I don't understand what the, was it supposed to be a hit movie? I don't get what the... Because I gave them... let's go with, go with a horror movie. Let's go. Quality 33%. Yeah. No, wait. Can I dip out of doing short films? Can I do anything else? I want a little change of pace. 4 plus 6. I could just do a superhero film, or I could possibly... oh, I should have went with that, the horror... Oh, maybe they were supposed to make a certain amount of money out of this. Maybe that's what the quality is. Maybe I have to, like... I have to give them, like, a smack out of the water freaking movie. Yeah, maybe that's what that means. Maybe the quality is... Yeah, so I'm putting myself to failure with that, so... Okay. So I'm just gonna receive bad scripts regardless. So lower the quality, please. So go with the worst quality, I guess. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do here. Horror plus 6. 800. No, I don't wanna. Thriller. action. Let's lowball this thing. Western, 18 plus. I don't want to do a Western. I just don't. Cartoon, 18 plus. It's only $240 though. Thriller. Just why? Just why? I'm not. I can't. I can't find anything good that drama 16 lower. I'd have to do a kids movie. Maybe that's what I need to do. I need to do a kids film. Musical, fantasy, just there's nothing that's action. Let's do action. Yeah. And the quality is 10%. Yeah, we'll do an action film. What is the requirements? I can do 18 plus. Good. 18 plus. I can do a full rated R film. A short film. A small film. An average film. A big film. A blockbuster. Yeah, but that's not what the contract asks for. Just, come on. Okay, so we're gonna do an action film now. That's not what I really wanted to do, but... So I want to do horror, but... We just gotta take with what we can get now. Personal script. Yeah, I don't want to pay more money for a freaking script, so that's what we're doing right now. That's our lives. Yeah, that looks good. 2 for that, and then 1 for... By contract, total cost is $10,000. Alright, so... Excuse me. I'm going to do these 2 films, and then I'm probably just going to call it a wrap, because... There's only so much disappointment that I can take. I bet that I made 17,800K from the movie that I just made. In expenses, I spent $500. Okay, so if this movie doesn't go well, then I don't know what the heck to do. Writing the script. Okay. Choose the main character, an ex-soldier. That's been done to death. An ex-hired gun. Again. Let's go with hired gun. I think that kind of works better in the world we live in now. Name the main character. John. What is the most, like, action starish name that we can put in here? John. John Joe. John Joe. John Joe. Just the most, like, butchest name that we can. John Joe. And it does kind of sound like a martial artist too. But that'll be our main character. You have started writing a script, and my heart's not in it. I wanted to do a horror, but oh well. I like action movies. There's nothing wrong with action movies. It's just like I think I want to make like a parody action movie. I think that would be a lot more fun than doing anything else. I want it to be like a comedic action thing because they don't do that much anymore. Well, yeah, they do like action movies that have comedy in it, but yep. Okay, writing the script. Okay. John Joe, who couldn't earn anything much in life, tries gun business, which comes with lots of problems that are not easy to come through alive. Dreaming big, John Joe starts wheeling around the earth, coming to different hotspots. Albanian and Iraq hitmen become his partners. His business rises and succeeds, but there is an even bigger challenge ahead of him. No, that's just there's nothing about that description that seems like fun to me. John Joe has to begin a new civil life in which his job becomes a security guard in the mall. This kind of sounds like the Marine. I think the last one just kind of generically sounded like any action movie I've ever heard of in my life. Trouble comes when a little crying girl runs into the mall during night shift. She tells, why would a little girl be running around at night? She tells that she has witnessed a killing of a very powerful politician, you mean? And she is now being hunted. John Joe decided to help the girl in a fight against a group of hitmen, using his extraordinary skills that he has learned over a long period of time, which he has gained during war. No. Just no. Just a whole lot of no there. Just, oh, no. Oh. Action movies are hard. John Joe suddenly becomes a prey. He is being hunted by the best killers from the Hitman Club. During, this kind of sounds like Hard Target. During that, his beloved girlfriend dies from the hands of an unknown person. The will for revenge made him become his own investigation, suddenly coming to shocking facts. I can't. Action. This is, a married couple, Sophie, and John Joe, live a pretty happy life in the suburbs. They like it calm and steady, but something ruins their life. Everything changes when a new married couple settles down nearby. They are kind and are ready to help anyone around, but John Joe gets suspicious of them and decides to look around after them to reveal their secrets, their dreams. This starts Friday. I think I can do something with this. This kind of maybe sounds kind of like The Burbs, like the Tom Hanks movie. I think there could be some comedy out of this. There could be some fun out of this. Maybe like The Killers. I think I can do something with this. So let's go. Okay, the main role has to be, of course, or God, what was the? Who did I say was the main role? Oh, it was a guy. I should have changed that up, but oh well. Aaron Eckhart. Matt LeBlanc. Matt LeBlanc. Friends, yeah. Joey from Friends. Um, Ansel Elgart. I'm not familiar. Eller Coltrane. Colton Haynes. Matthew Perry. Ooh, sounds tempting. Mike Monroe. Uh, Matthew Perry. Ooh, Ellen Fanning. Nick Reed. Anthony Richards. Adrian Brody. Matthew Perry. They're putting like friends' names in here in the mix. Mackenzie Foy. Thomas Mann. He looks like Heisenberg. Oof. Matthew Perry. I want a star and a half. Give me a star and a half. Tom Welling, I'm sorry, buddy, but I used you in a film before and it tanked. I love working with you, but that kind of Aaron Eckhart. Because somebody hated my films even more. From some trying to Matthew Perry. I'm trying to kind of do a film that someone will actually freaking like. Logan Lerman. That name sounds familiar. I know I think there's an actor out there called Logan. I think maybe he did the Percy Jackson Lightning Thief movie, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's go with the secondary role. Aaron Eckhart, Rooney Mara, Vanessa Essler. Well, I need to like realistically the second role has to be female because they talked about Sophie. So yeah, she's 60. uh, Dylan Bryan. Tom Welling is now 62 years old. I don't think so. Anthony Richards. That guy looks like me. my person. Uh 48. Can we get a little bit of younger? Not that age is a big thing, but I just want some young guns, if you know what I'm saying. Dakota Fanning. Dakota Fanning. Yeah, let's get Dakota Fanning in here. I don't care how old she is that it says in here. Let's get Dakota Fanning. Yeah, she is awesome. I liked her in Push. I kind of liked her when she was doing all that young stuff that she was doing. Dakota Fanning. Yeah, we're gonna get some. I want to get some real true stars in here now. The script and the actors are chosen. Everything is ready for filming. Yeah. Let's look at our relationships and stuff like that so we can improve them. Hi, Grimmer Glamour. Maybe we can go to the soccer match together today. No, I don't want to spend 120 bucks on you. I'm sorry. Yeah, season finale. Let's go to the match. Oh wow, we didn't have to pay that time around? Wow, that's amazing. I wasn't to zoo. I wasn't in zoo for years. Can we go there? Great, they have such rare species there, but I forgot my wallet. Yeah, that's what I thought. $15. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I've had enough of you. Oh man, let's feed my fish. So that way he doesn't die and he has some joy in his life. The darkness is dying. Darkness, be happy. uh, okay. Movies, my movies. On Life. Oh yeah, let's go through the description. A young, ambitious scientist named Zane Bishop working to create a artificial intelligence capable of feeling and independently making decisions as a real person is working at a corporation to create robotic policemen. Once he gets a chance, the lab gets a um, decommissioned robot with the help of Zane Bishop, deciding to fulfill his old dream. Oh, okay, so yeah, so like, it didn't have to be a woman, but man, that should have worked. That should have worked, but it didn't. Tom Welling. Tom Welling. Oh, I'll try to get Tom Welling in another one of my movies. It'll happen. I'm gonna force it into happening. Tom Welling, I'm not gonna let you go. No, not today, sir. We're gonna keep going on with this Tom Welling. We're gonna keep chugging along. I don't care what anybody says. You're a good actor, man. Come on. I saw you in Smallville. I saw you in Lucifer. You're a solid actor. That honestly would have been the perfect role for you because realistically, from what I saw him in Lucifer, it would have been perfect, but just it didn't go my way. It made things worse off for me. And that sucked. But we can watch advertisements now. Can I get better equipment? Let's see. So now you guys can see how expensive these things are. And how realistically there is no way for me to get any of these things right now because I need to have like one successful movie under my belt. And that's not going to freaking happen. Oh, okay. The exam is starting. Take an exam. There was no word describing religion in ancient Greece. True? That's right. It really is. You get 1+ for the final assessment of the exam. Man, that was a shot in the. I think there wasn't a real. An average cloud weighs up to 500 tons, just like 80 elephants. That's gotta be false, because how can you measure a cloud? False? Unfortunately, this is the wrong answer. So man, clouds are really freaking heavy, huh? You lose -1 on the final evaluation of the exam. Well, it's 50-50. There's a higher chance to die on your birthday than any other day. True? Unfortunately, this is the wrong answer. You lose -1 of the final value. Well, on your birthday, you would actually go out somewhere to celebrate and whatever, but God, the Bible is the most stolen book in the USA. Is that true? That's right. It really is. Oh, great. You get +1 on the final exam of the. Yeah. There is a single river in Antarctica, Onox. I want to say, I think that this is true. God. Unfortunately, this is the wrong answer. Yeah. The exam is complete. 2. You have passed the exam for 2 out of 5. Your academic performance has decreased by 20%. Exam 2 of 4. The exam is coming in 5 weeks. Performance 60%. God, I am just sucking at this game. I am just sucking a duck. I am just. It's not going well. It's not going well. No. Let's work on that acting, dub. You're making me sad, game. You're making me really, really sad. I hope you know this. I hope you know. I hope you know now that you're making me sad. No, one, just one. Just one today, please. Just one. Ah, yes. You managed to voice one sing right. This week you've earned $18. Great. Fan freaking tastic. Ah, equipment. Just. God, I just want to do one good film. One just solid film. That's all I need. Uh 387 fans. Zero prestige, two films, zero contracts. I thought I had one contract though. Week 21 is complete. Your income $18, but you expelled freaking 500. Oh yay! Post production. We need your help for an action film. Well, no matter what music I choose, I am just. It's just gonna go bad anyways, so let's go with free this time around. For frickin' once. Let's go with flyers, I guess. Why frickin' not? So that way we can blow all of our money, probably. Because we're such an established artist right now. You did decide to call your film, oh man, it would be cool to call it Suburban Commando, but that's already been taken. uh that Hulk Hogan movie. And plus that'd be too long to say out anyways. Um Knock knock death. Knock knock die. Ooh, I kind of want to do a knock knock title. Um no one knocks forever. uh oh god. What could be a neighborhood action movie title thing? Uh um Friendly neighborhood secrets. uh Neighborhood. God. It's got to be something short. Um I'm the man who knock knock kills. uh I think I'm gonna keep going with the knock knock thing. It kind of sounds funny to me. Um, Knock knock to death. Knock knock till death. Knock till death. um, uh, Carpool kill. Ooh, that sounds good. Carpool. Carpool killer. Ooh, because that sounds like a neighborhood thing that you would do. Yeah, that sounds good. Carpool killer. Yeah, killer. Carpool killer. Yeah, that's. It sounds like a neighborhood that you would like. Everyone in a neighborhood would carpool, so let's go with that. Carpool killer. Yeah. Action usually is like a reddish color. Yeah, there we go. Uh, Ooh, the target kind of looks interesting, but this is about a lot of secrets. Dreams. Secret dreams. Was there like a little house thing? I kind of want to like a house, kind of like it's a neighborhood. Uh, Ooh, that would probably work perfectly. But let's. I want to make something really intriguing because heaven forbid we actually. Uh, because we really gotta bring in the people this time around. We really gotta bring in the people. Uh, we just can't just plop anything down there and hope for the best. We just gotta carpool killer. Well, if it's called carpool killer, there's got to be some like action with like a car. Ooh, but that looks like a computer though, so no. Ooh, what? It's a car, but why is Batman on here? Come on, give me something, please. Okay, we've kind of restarted. So let's go with I like this. I like it, but it's not going to draw anybody in. It's not. It just isn't. This does look like you're spying on somebody with secrets, but it's just doesn't really tie in with what my movie is doing. Doesn't tie in at all. I think I'd rather go with the cop car than anything else. Cause that's yeah, we're going with the cop car if I can find it again. Cause yeah, we're just there we go. Cop car. Carpool killer with a cop car going woo woo. Yeah, that's what we're going with. Free flyers film poster. Okay. Non-success, I'm sure. It's gonna blow up in my face. This movie's gonna go even worse now. I bet. I put money on it. Because even though it's an action movie, that doesn't mean anything, does it? I don't even think I looked to see if it was a bad script or a terrible script or whatever. It could have been a terrible script. But I don't think I paid attention to that. Crap. There's so many factors that you gotta look through when you're doing this, and I wish there was more of like a tutorial that could help you like get the best out of this game possible. Otherwise, you're just gonna be sucking every all the time. The film is ready. You can go find out. Yay! The film is ready for renting. The film called Carpool Killer is ready. Let's see what we get. If anything, I was just kind of like curmudgeoned about this, but realistically, what ended up happening was I ended up getting more and more excited about it as I was doing it. At first, I was just kind of like, but then the more and more I went on with this, I was kind of more and more excited to see what would happen. And here's why. Because realistically, I really love the think tank process of making a movie thing. But then in the back of my mind, I'm also just like, well, this isn't going to go well. But let's begin renting. Well, we made more money from this film than the last film. People still hated it, but not as much. Great. 16% for production, 10% post production, equipment 13% post production, 10% quality, 11%. Well, so the quality was, I think, worse than the other movie. I don't even think of buying tickets for this film. I don't even think of buying tickets for this film. Okay, that's the worst film of all. Well, what about that other movie? Can we put these two movies together and see which one was the worst? The first one I did that I had no clue what I was doing, or this one? Everything is poorly made. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I really don't care about all these negative comments anymore because I'm just happy what I'm doing. People are more, yes, if all along the line, people are more and more furious about this, but what can I do anymore? I couldn't watch this to the end. Yeah. But look at this. 1,000 people bought the DVD, Blu-ray and DVD. Again, that is what my big thing is we're improving, but we're improving in Blu-ray and DVD sales, and that's what matters to me the most. Everybody is, I'm sure, telling me, well, look at the big picture. Like, look at all this distributors, the cinemas, and the ticket sales. You gotta look at those. And I'm like, no. Like, because if anything, yeah, anybody could go and see a movie in the theater. It's just, like, are you going to invest enough in this to see it more than once? And 1,000 people did. They're gonna put that in their collection. They're gonna rewatch it again at some point. That's all that matters to me. 231 fans. Well, yeah. +5 experience. Your reward for completing a contract is $400. Okay, so yeah, I must have, like, the quality of it. So realistically, like, I was making myself way too high, and like I blew it out of the water. So yeah, that's what we should be doing. All right, but I think I'm gonna call this episode a wrap because I've already been recording for way longer than I should. So I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, everybody.